Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
A new Italian restaurant is getting ready to open its doors in Southern Highlands. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. In your top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A former pro wrestler and congressional candidate is seeking to get his murder indictment dismissed. Daniel Rodimer is accused of attacking Christopher Tapp at a party at Resorts World in October, causing his November 5th death. Rodimer has pleaded not guilty to the murder charge. His attorneys argue that prosecutors presented illegal and prejudicial evidence to the grand jury or did not show evidence that clears someone of a crime and failed to properly instruct the grand jury. And Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area sees more than 3 million annual visitors, with a few dozen visitors needing to call for help every year, mostly in the same locations. Red Rock Canyon is almost 200,000 acres, and over 30% of all rescues happen within 3 areas, which are Juniper Canyon, Craft Mountain, and Black Velvet Canyon. All 3 of those locations are known for their world-famous advanced rock climbing routes. And deaths due to the extreme heat have continued to rise in Las Vegas as it reached an all-time record of 120 degrees in July. The Clark County Coroner's Office says at least 181 people have died due to the heat this year. The median age of those who died is 61, although ages range from 23 to 94 years old. The Coroner's Office says about 50 of those deaths were also related to drugs or alcohol. Moving on to weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Plenty of sunshine in today's forecast to kick off the Labor Day weekend, expecting those triple digits to set in by 1 p.m. and a high around 106. Now let's take a look at the 3-day weekend. We'll be seeing sunny skies with a high around 105 before those temperatures begin to rise near 110 next week around Thursday. Other than that, we'll still be feeling a slight relief at night with overnight lows in the 80s. In Business, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. A new Italian restaurant is opening in Southern Highlands. Roma Kitchen has a menu that will serve dishes like crisp calamari, stuffed artichokes, chicken marsala, and more. It's located on South Decatur Boulevard near West Cactus Avenue. Steve Kennedy, a longtime Vegas hospitality executive, and executive chef Ricardo Romo are the names creating the restaurant, set to open in September. Casino taxes and fees collected by Nevada during the state's most recent fiscal year exceeded economic forecasts. However, collections are down due to less casino play over the summer. The state is expecting casino-related taxes and fees to generate more than $1.1 billion in fiscal year 2025. Through the first 2 months, the state's collections are down by 13.1%.
Sports sponsored by PT's Taverns, your place to watch all the sports action. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. The Henderson Silver Knights might be looking a bit different this season. The American Hockey League has mandated the use of neck protection for the upcoming year. A move done in light of Adam Johnson's death in the United Kingdom last year, where his throat was cut by a skate blade. Other leagues around the world have ushered in the use of neck guards, with the AHL being one of the latest leagues to do so. The move won't be an adjustment for Silver Knights captain Jake Bischoff, who actually started wearing neck protection voluntarily last season.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. The Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign is lit purple in recognition of Overdose Awareness Month. Representatives from Clark County, along with nonprofits that help addicts and educate about drug use, were on hand to flip the switch on Thursday. Overdose deaths in Clark County reached a record of 667 last year. Debbie Nadler with Moms Against Drugs says that's why it's important to raise awareness and prevent more overdose deaths from happening.
We started years ago when we lost our own children, and we did this because we don't want other parents to walk in our shoes.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. For the first time ever, the NFL will host a regular season game in South America. The Philadelphia Eagles will kick off their 2024 season against the Green Bay Packers at 5:15 p.m. on Friday, September 6th at Arena Corinthians in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Station Casinos, STNF has the Packers as 2.5-point underdogs. They're plus 125 on the money line. The Eagles are minus 145 favorites. The total is set at 49. Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Raiders need to produce on offense and find ways to be more productive in scoring after a season that saw them in the bottom 10 teams of the NFL in red zone efficiency. NFL Hall of Famer James Lofton spoke on how the team can improve in that area during an alumni event.
I think one of the things that coaches have to do is they have to think players and not just plays. So you get down into the red zone, you go, okay, who's our best target? That's easy, Devontae Adams. Who's second best? Who's third best? And you go to those people, and the red zone is a small area, so big people flourish down there.
In Lifestyle, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift show since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for upcoming events. A popular Southern California sandwich shop is making its way to downtown Las Vegas. Fat Sal's Deli is set to open on a 450 Fremont Street as construction on the location has already begun. Its menu includes items like Fat Sal, Fat Breakfast, and a Fat Bodega. A grand opening is set to begin on September 19th at 11 a.m., which will include a ribbon cutting event, merchandise, giveaways, and a DJ. Moving on to entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie says live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. For all you movie lovers, a local film house is offering free movies through the end of September. Cage Free Weekend is coming back to the Beverly Theater, and the showcase is a gesture of devotion to the Vegas icon Nicolas Cage. 3 of Cage's best works will be shown from September 12th through the 14th, including Red Rock West, The Rock, and the unforgettable classic Honeymoon in Vegas. Tickets are limited to 2 people per showing. To see a full list of free showings, visit the link on your screen. Thanks for tuning in to 7 at 7. Hit that subscribe button to get alerts when we post breaking news in our 7 at 7 newscast. You can also watch us on other platforms like Apple TV and Roku. We hope you have a great 3-day weekend, and don't forget to tune in tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.